Hey everybody, it's Master Gallengeist here, bringing you my review of the latest episode of Preacher, Sundowner. So, this was an overall entertaining episode, and we got kind of more information with what's going on through the main story arc. So, it began with the sitting down of the angels and kind of explaining to Jesse what exactly he is now in possession of. And they get into the backstory that there's the war going on between heaven and hell, and one angel, one demon got together, and they had a baby, which they consider an abomination, and they call it Genesis. And there's a lot of fun kind of jokes and everything that go along with that, the name and everything, because Cassie, of course, makes a throwaway line like, oh, like the band, that's a horrible name. And kind of explaining that it's an abomination, shouldn't be, and that they are the kind of custodians of it. And Jesse's like, I'm not gonna give it up, no. No, and right as that's going on, they kind of see this one woman that's kind of doing some weird stuff, and they're like, we gotta stop her before she gets to her phone. And then they go out to the parking lot and start, like, beating on her, just like, what the hell are you doing? And then she, like, grabs him in this strong-ass grip, like, what the fuck's going on? And then one of the other angels pops her in the head, and you find out that it's another angel because they're not supposed to be down there. They look in, they see the phone, they see that there's a wanted poster for them, and they're like, how is she, what's going on? She's dead, what the hell's going on? Don't worry, we gotta get out of here. So they pretty much drive on off, and they use Jesse's truck because they left their keys to their car in the diner, and they go back to the hotel, motel, and they're like trying to figure out what to do. They're like, come on, we gotta get ready for this. Make sure you really don't kill her. Why? Because she'll just come back. How does that thing work? I don't know. Sometimes it takes a while, sometimes it doesn't, and sometimes we just pop back where we were. Which then heralds one of the coolest and interesting fight scenes that I've seen in, well, like, in TV and also on the show. Because then, like, one of the angel guys looks up and is like, oh shit, and then he dies, and then they start this brawl with her, and it's like, this fight scene where you've got to watch out because you want to more capture the angel. Otherwise, if you kill them, they just come back and you just keep bodies piling up. Just seeing the inventive ways that all three angels are pretty much killed, and that they're like, no, don't kill her. What? And then she like pops through the wall and starts like, and then Jesse like, did you kill her? Yeah. Shit. And then they pretty much almost got her down, and then Cassidy comes in, and then he's like, wow, I just helped you. Bloody clones! And then it just keeps continuing. It's just really well done. Interesting kind of camera angles, and just really inventive ways that even though death is involved, it's still used at a very interesting device since, well, we know Cassidy can die, but he's pretty resilient. But the angels, death doesn't work as well for them as it does for us, because that doesn't stop them. They just keep coming and coming and coming. It's like, ah! And we still don't know exactly what's going on. So Cassidy's clone theory is not entirely far-fetched because they need to get new bodies. So once that's done, Jesse's like, I'm not giving this up. No. Don't use it. Stop using it. Stay away from me. Yeah. And it was really kind of interesting to see that and see him and Cassidy kind of bonding over this experience. So while that's going on, we then go over to see Tulip and Emily. And it was really interesting because Emily's staying home trying to take care of her sick child. And then she like opens the door, and then Tulip goes off, breaks one of these things, says, stay away from my boyfriend, and charges out. And then Emily goes up and says, that was pretty much blasts her for doing that. And then Tulip comes in and says, sorry, let me fix that thing. And then she fixes it and kind of helps Emily out. And it was kind of cool to see that because it gives more development to Tulip's character, and that it really cements the fact that she is very emotionally driven. And meaning that if she gets angry, she will act out on that anger almost immediately, or as immediately as she can get. And if it does something wrong, she will try to fix it. That still doesn't change the fact that she pretty much almost killed someone. If it hadn't been Cassidy, she'd knocked out of a window. And she could have broken something or done something even worse without even fully realizing what she had done to Emily or her kid. So she's a real loose cannon. She has smarts, she has brains, but she really has an anger issue and a real anger problem in that if you piss her off enough, she will most likely blow you up and then apologize afterward. So it just cements that she is a dangerous character and one you really have to watch. But it still makes her pretty cool because for her friends and for those she wants to help, she's really going to be on your side. So she went around town doing all these kind of church stuff, and then she got back to the church when Jesse and Cassidy were there, and there's a moment between Cassidy and Tulip, and they're like, so he's your boyfriend, which was also pretty cool to cement this kind of triangle that's going to be happening. And before that happened, it was kind of cool to see Jesse and Cassidy talking about how, oh, this is really like Pulp Fiction as they were washing their clothes from the blood and the everything that they had went through in the fight previously. Cassidy's like, you better watch out. I mean, I always doubt stuff. So I only do that to survive. I don't know if this is the best course of action for you to take. And Jesse's like, nope. This is right. I've had this for a reason. Have to use it. And while that's going on as well, we get another arc of seeing people actually interacting with Eugene and not being nasty or mean towards him. And at first you think it's going pretty well and everything, and nothing really bad happens to Eugene with these people. But as we get towards the close of the episode, we see kind of all these kind of things converging at the church. The mayor comes in and says, I have a problem. What if there's two choices you have, and one's the right thing but it'll hurt many people, and one's the wrong thing but it'll hurt less people? And Jesse's like, I can't help you unless you tell me what's going on. And at this, he's setting up chairs and everything for the people that are coming, setting up this megaphone and everything, which we're pretty much assuming he's going to use to project his voice and his commands to the people. And right as he's getting ready to do that stuff, he's talking to Emily, and she's like, well, Eugene's here to see you and talk about stuff. He's like, I'll talk to him afterwards. Good job on this. You and Tulip did a really good job. She's like, well, I'll send Eugene in now. It's like, you still don't understand, Jesse. You still don't understand. I mean, it's like, you should know better than to do that. She's the one doing most of the main things. Tulip was helping out. You gotta recognize that fact. So then he sends Eugene in, and he wants Jesse to take back what he did, because he wanted the forgiveness to be genuine, that it shouldn't be commanded. He's like, what if this isn't God's will or whatnot? He's like, no. And he's like, and then Jesse starts throwing back in his face, well, I don't think you really want to be forgiven or be happy. And I think there's a little bit of truth to both sides, because Eugene wants forgiveness that's chosen voluntarily, and that's good. But I think there's a little part of him that truly, mainly for himself, doesn't really forgive himself for what he's done. And that's the kind of thing that he's got to deal with himself. And then we're going through, and he keeps like pushing Jesse, saying, you know what, this is what you're doing is a sin. And he tells him to go to hell. And he did it in the command voice. And then he turns around, and Eugene's gone, disappeared. So it'll be interesting to see what that did. Because up until this point, whenever a command has been done, if it's been in the physical world, like the one dude going to Florida to talk to his mother and then rip his heart out, they actually physically go do it. How did Eugene actually go to the biblical hell? Or did he walk or be teleported to a place like a town called hell? We don't know. So that's going to be interesting to see. And it's interesting to see how Genesis has been affecting Jesse, because he is now pretty much power driven. He's like, I got this power, I got to use it to fulfill my promise, and then he'll be free. Because when he said that line to Eugene, it's like, he's not really doing this to help other people. He is doing it for himself. And that's interesting character development for Jesse, in that it shows he does kind of want to help people, but he's trying to do it for kind of selfish reasons because of a promise he made, most likely to his father, but also to get out of this because it doesn't feel like it's him. He's trying to be good, but yet it'll be interesting to see if he can actually be good. Because forcing people to do this kind of stuff isn't really how it should be. We've got free will for a reason. And it'll be interesting to see how he handles this, what he's done to Eugene, and what he's going to be doing with the congregation outside in the town in general. And we end the episode seeing that the mayor made the decision that all the people that have been pretty much shotgunned by Kincannon was put into a car and pretty much set on fire to show that they had died in a horrible accident. And he's just getting deeper and deeper with Kincannon. It'll be really, I'm really excited to kind of see what's going to be happening with Kincannon and the mayor, because the mayor has pretty much become a lackey for him. Now, granted, he was a weak mayor to begin with, but he is put in a position that he's screwed. He has to follow this dude for his protection. Otherwise, he's going to lose his job, go to jail, and do everything. And a lot of people are going to be burned. So, those are my opinions on the episode. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Also, like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.